Hello guys, it's Cav here with another video, and today I'm going to speak about the new mode Wargaming has added into the game in the last update, which is 10v10, right? 10 versus 10. It's a big change compared to what we're used to, which is 7 against 7, but you know what? I'm going to put a replay on, and I'm going to be telling you guys my thought on this mode, what I think about it, and what I think Wargaming is cooking. It's just my opinion on it. It's not like I got proofs or anything, but it's something I think Wargaming is heading to. Right, so 10 against 10. What do I think about this game mode? What does it bring to us, right? Honestly, I've played 8 hours of it on a live stream on my Portuguese channel. And honestly with you guys, it did not bring me negative vibes. I don't know if it was because I was playing on a platoon and that helped out. We played for a long time in a 3 players platoon and then 2 players platoon, and it worked just fine. It can either be really good and really bad, because the thing is, it changes the game completely. It's almost a brand new game because it changes the tank meta, it changes the map meta, so positions meta where your team goes, the strategies meta. So if usually, you know, you won't have two flanks pushing at the same time. Now with 3 players on each team added, you can have 2 flanks pushing on each side at the same time, or a flank can be extremely strong and just, you know, crush the other team or something like that. It's 6 new players on the match, guys, so a lot can happen. There's a lot of factors in there. So yeah, totally new game in my opinion. A lot changes, so I feel like fragile tanks such as AMX-50B that needs some time to unload the clip, yeah, it's massively nerfed with those 4 shots. I think AMX-50B was much better with the 3 shots, and now it needs more time. Batchet with the 4-shot autoloader as well, or the 3-shot autoloader that literally got nerfed just now. FE 4005, TVP, all those tanks that require time to unload and, you know, don't really have armor, I feel like they will suffer the most because, you know, the map is a little bit small as it is, right? On 7 against 7. And then you add 6 more players into that match. Damn, yeah, it's gonna feel tight. And those tanks that require space to perform well, guess what? They're gonna suffer, right? So, yeah, that can be really bad because some tanks will literally have no purpose in the battlefield, such as light tanks. You know, light tanks, what are the purpose? You spot, you're the eyes of your team, and you're a support tank. You know, if you're adding 6 more players into the battlefield, a medium can do what a light can do, in a certain way. We need more space. If you're gonna add those players, we need more space on the maps, just like World of Tanks. World of Tanks, they explore quite a lot, the view range, you know, and all that. Sometimes the player won't shoot even once, but they'll do like 10,000 assistance damage just because they were spotting. Here on Blitz, you don't really get that, because Blitz is just a faster paced game and all that. So, you know, it can be really good because sometimes there's those matches that you think you can't do anything about, but then because you got that extra player there, or extra 3 players, you actually manage to turn that around. So scenarios that are unbeatable on 7 against 7, sometimes with those extra players you can actually beat those scenarios. You know, sometimes you're gonna get crushed by the enemy team, sometimes your team is gonna crash the enemy team. Anyway, a lot can happen. I feel like it's difficult to give a solid opinion because people are very lost on this mode right now. They're trying to figure out how to play still, and I feel like after a few months, this has to be a few months in the game, and wait for it to settle, let people figure out how to play, what is the meta going to be like, and then yeah, we can give a solid opinion in it. I don't think it's going to be bad, you know, I don't think it's bad, because the thing is, I think Wargaming is leading the game into this. This might become the new standard, right? I think they might change 7 against 7 to 10 against 10. Why do you think that, Cav? Why do you think Wargaming is leading there? Well, usually they have this background history of, you know, adding things as a test and then seeing how the community reacts to it, and literally if it has a positive impact, they will add it. And most of the times they already intend to add it. They just want to see how the players are going to react, right? So I think this is what they're doing. I think they're testing it out because they have been cooking this for a while. They've added platoon of 3 players a while ago on fun modes, And now they've added 10 against 10. So they might be wanting to change the whole thing to 10 against 10 on the regular matches, and we'll be able to platoon as 3 players. They might be wanting to do that, man. I don't know. It might happen in a year or two, if it ever happens. I have no proof of this, guys. It's just my opinion. But I think they're trying to change the game into something else. They're wanting to expand the game. Before, it was a matter of, phones, mobiles won't be able to take it. But now, after 10 years, being realistic, technology has advanced a lot more. Meaning, 10 against 10 is in the game right now. The game, clearly, it can take, the game can take this. If it's in the game, it can take it, right? So, it's just a matter of, are they really planning to add it? And in my opinion, yes, I think Wargaming is heading towards this. They're just saying what the community thinks, how they react, and realistically, if they are planning to do this, I think the best way of doing it is literally maybe adding it as a, how you can play ranked matches? Maybe doing a 10 against 10 as well, but it affects your stats. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just change it completely. Who knows, man? But the thing is, if they really do this, they really gotta increase the map sizes, guys. Because it feels a bit tight already on 7 against 7. If they add 6 more players into the battlefield, I think it's really gonna be a negative experience if they don't increase the sizes of the maps, right? And I think it's totally possible nowadays with how technology has advanced, and I think mobiles can take it. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a necessarily bad change if they ever do that. I feel like it's gonna bring some sort of freshness into the game, and possibly, keeping the flow of new players and all that, because Blitz has been 7 against 7 for a big time, and I feel like 10 against 10 is doable for the game. I just feel like they need to increase time of the matches and increase the maps a little bit more, meaning Blitz might get, the matches might be a little bit longer than what they used to be. Not necessarily bad either, but it won't be that fast-paced gameplay, not like it was before, but I don't think it's gonna be that much different, right? I just feel like Wargaming has to somehow make these tanks that require space to perform a little bit more useful into the game, because right now the maps are so small, it's so tightly packed that you can't really use your view range like you would use it on World of Tanks PC. Yeah, I just feel like tanks that need space to perform, like the AMX-50B or TVP, they're not performing so well right now. And I think it's just because of the meta. People are just using, hold down tanks and very well armored mediums or something like that. So, there's a lot to think about that, but I don't think it's necessarily bad if they do it the right way. And it will be a nice change, I think, if they do it correctly. All right? So this is what I think it's happening. I think they're heading towards that, but it can't be that. It will never happen. It's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about this. Just leave it on the comments down below. I will read them. Let me know. Do you think this is going to be something bad? Because there are going to be more, you got the chance of having more bad players in your team. But, at the same time, you have the chance of having more good players in your team. It goes both ways. Yeah, just let me know what you think. I'm curious. I'll be reading all the comments, and I'll be leaving you guys on this one, and see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more people can see this video. Yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.